Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a freestyle set. I'm going to be using these extra long square nails. I start off by prepping my nails. That just includes like buffing the surface, cleaning them off, applying base coat. The entire set is going to be red and black. So those are the two colors I'm going to be using for the base colors. I'm going in with this poly gel and I'm just squeezing the polygel tube and randomly placing the polygel at the top and the bottom of the nail, and it just kind of creates a textured look. So I'm really not going for like a neat clean design with this nail. I just want a nice textured look to the top and the bottom. After I applied the polygel, I just let it cure, and then I went in with a silver metallic gel polish to all of the areas where the polygel is at. I let that cure, and then I'm going in with a builder gel in a bottle to the areas in the middle of the metallic. So the two areas where there is no silver polish, I'm going to layer in some builder gel in a bottle. I just want that area to stick out more. I'm also going to polish it black. So I did apply another layer of the builder gel after I applied a layer of the black gel polish, just so it can stick out a little bit more. Now I'm going in with that builder gel in a bottle and applying it to an area on the nail, two areas actually, because I'm going to put two of these butterflies on this nail. So that is how I am sticking all of the charms and any accessories for this set. That is how I'm sticking them on my nail with a builder gel in a bottle. So I like to flash cure any charms or accessories that I put on my nails. It's faster this way because the charm will stay put while I add other charms or do other things to the nail, and I can move along as fast as possible. And then once I'm done, I can put that nail in my big lamp so that it can fully cure any charms or any gel that I put on the nail. After that, I'm going to apply a top coat to the entire nail, including the charms. It just seals it in even more, and move on to the next nail. So this nail I am polishing black, and I do apply 2 layers. After the 2 layers, I'm going in with some charms. I'm using some long piercings. I love adding piercings to nails. So I'm going to be using these long straight ones and just applying it down the center of the nail. And again, I'm using my builder in a bottle, applying some on the nail, putting the charm on, and then flash curing so that I can move along faster. Doing these really long nails is actually very time consuming. Doesn't matter how simple a design is, but when you're adding a bunch of accessories to it, it takes way longer. So now that the charms are stuck, I'm using this 4-in-1 gel. I love this stuff. It's flexible. You can just take little pieces like I'm doing here and apply it to your nail to add some like 3D aspects to it, or you can even make charms out of it. So I'm just applying that on top of the piercing so that it looks sort of like they're pierced through the nail. And I did go in with a black gel polish over that. That gel that I just used, you do have to cure it. So I did let it cure, and then I went over it with black gel polish and let that cure. And now I'm going in with a top coat, and again, I apply my top coat to everything, including the charms. So now I'm going to be drilling holes in this nail and adding some of those O-rings there so it looks like more piercings. I personally like to apply my top coat to the nail before I do this because I want the O-rings to be kind of like dangly. And if I don't apply a top coat now and apply the top coat after I applied the O-rings, I run the risk of getting top coat on top of the O-rings and then they don't really move. Trying to explain this as best as possible. I hope you guys understood what I mean. So that's why I apply the top coat first and then drill my holes and put my O-rings in After I do all of this, I am gonna wipe off the nail and clean off any dust or anything like that. But I'm going to be applying 4 O-rings to this nail. And then after that, I'm done because I already applied my top coat to the nail. For the next nail, I already have my base colors. I used red and black, and I just created a little bit of an ombre effect towards the center. And now I'm taking this long sword charm, applying it right to the center of the nail. I'm going to flash cure that, and then I do apply some clear rhinestones. I'm using a lot of small ones, but I used them in various sizes. And also I have some silver stud type charms. These little tiny things right here, they are like little studs. So I'm applying that to the nail as well. After I applied them all, I did put my nail into my large lamp to fully cure, and then I put a top coat over everything, including the rhinestones and the sword charm. For the next nail, I used red as a base color, and then I applied some black gel polish just randomly throughout the nail. I dipped my brush in some acetone, and I just blotted the black area some and just kind of spread the black gel polish around until the design was to my liking. I don't really consider that like a marble. It's just sort of a random type design. But then I'm using these sparkle charms, applied them to the top and bottom. And then I'm applying some star charms as well. I'm going to flash cure that, and I am going to be applying some more tiny charms throughout the nail. These are going to be like some silver circle charms. They do have a flat back, so they lay on the nail nicely. And I'm just applying these randomly throughout the nail. I just kind of want to fill the space up, not with more gigantic charms, but I just like the look of filling up the extra space with some tiny charms or rhinestones. So after that, I did apply top coat to the entire nail. For this nail, I used a nail foil. So for your nail foils, you're going to apply a nail foil glue, let that cure, and then I just stuck the foil onto the nail. It created this really cool, like lacy type look. And I did apply some bows throughout that nail. I actually lost the footage, but you will see how that came out when you see the final set. So for this nail as well, I lost some of the footage, but I'm just applying a red plaid decal that I made to the nail, filing off the excess decal, and then I am going to apply some cross charms down the entire center of this nail. Of course, I'm using my builder in a bottle, and I just randomly picked out some cross charms that I liked to go down the center of this nail. I am going to flash cure it, of course, and then apply a top coat to the entire nail. For this next nail, I have a red base coat. I used a red glitter polish, applied that over. These little snake charms here weren't black, and I want the full set to be like red, black, and silver. So I just applied them to the nail, and I'm polishing them black. So this is how they came out. And then I'm going to apply some spikes that I have around the entire perimeter of this nail. I love using these little spikes for nail designs, but applying them is definitely annoying, especially with the nail this long. I had a lot of spikes to apply. So I just took that builder gel, applied a little bit to an area, and I would try to do like 2 or 3 at a time as much as I could because they slip and move around really fast. So I had to move fast. But I would apply about 3 of these little spikes and then flash cure it. That way it stays put. Continue on applying more, flash cure it, and then fully cure it in my big lamp. I don't think it's necessary to show you guys every single time I apply a top coat to the nail, but that is what I did after I applied all of the spikes to that one. This next nail I'm making, it's a red and black ombre design. I applied red as a base color, 2 layers, and then I let that cure. I went over it with a coat of the nail foil glue because it creates a sticky surface. And when I do a design like this, I prefer a sticky surface because I'm taking that fluffy brush, literally dipping it in eyeshadow and applying it to the area that I want, which is the black area that you see. So that's all I did to create that effect. Use some eyeshadow with a fluffy brush around the perimeter of the nail. Then I apply a base coat over that. That way, if I make any mistakes, if I need to wipe my nail, I don't wipe off the black part that I did. I hope that makes sense. But after that, I'm going in with some metallic silver polish. It's a polish that comes with like a liner brush so you can create skinny nail art. And that's what I did with that silver design there. And I took basically piercings and I'm applying them throughout the center of the nail. For this nail, I just used red as the base color. I applied 2 layers, allowed that to cure, and now I'm going in with my charms. I chose this oval frame looking charm and I just stuck that on, flash cured it, and now I'm going in with some builder in a bottle right in the center. I'm going to flash cure that as well. Then I'm going to go in with some black and I'm going to make sure I fill in the entire center with that black gel polish. Then I'm going over that with some more builder so that it sort of sticks out like a gem. Then I'm just taking some silver chain and crossing it over to one side. And then I am going to add more chain going the opposite way. And I do this 3 times until it's all the way at the tip of the nail. And I am going to add spider charms. Again, you'll see that when you see the full set because for some reason, I know I was filming, but when I went to edit, I could not find certain clips. So you don't see me finish this nail either. But yeah, I just add more chain and I add some spider charms. And you guys will see that at the end of the video when you see the full set. For this nail, I just use black as the base color, and I'm only using these flat back circle charms. For the entire nail, I'm just going to be applying some going down the center, and I am also going to apply some smaller ones in between the areas of the bigger circles. And I also applied silver chain around the perimeter of the entire nail. This nail set is available for sale in my shop, and because I include extra nails with all of my press-on nail sets, I did make some for this set, and you guys will see that with the full set. This is how they all came out. I am obsessed with them. I have so much fun, and I absolutely love making freestyle nail sets when I'm using these extra long nails. And also, these are the 5 extra nails that I made for the set. Like I mentioned, with all of the press-on nail sets that I sell, I make extra nails to match the set. This set is already up and available in my shop, and I'm gonna leave the link to it in the description box. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions about this set or just press-on nails in general, you can always leave it in the comment section below or even message me on Instagram. But that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.